Hello guys, I am Dewdimpple and welcome back to another add-on tutorial, or what I call now is tutorial. So, I'm assuming that you already know how to model, how to texture. If you don't know how, there's going to be a little title card that's going to pop up right there, right about now. That's going to show you how using Blockbench, because we're going to need it in this video. So, I'm going to show you how to make a custom block. So first of all, go to wiki.bedrock.dev, because this is the whole resources that we're going to use how to make stuff. We're going to go to the blocks part, and we're going to go to the blocks 1.16.100. So this is going to be our template right here. This is going to be our template. We're going to use this as our template. Now let's create our file, the behavior and the resource. Okay, after creating the behavior and resource and making a manifest for those, in the behavior we're going to create a blocks folder. So in this blocks folder we'll be putting our custom blocks in here. So let's create let's open my Node++. You can use any application to make your custom block file. So in this, we're going to just copy paste this template over here. Then just like that, we're going to save it. We're going to put that thing in our behavior. So going to name it as JSON. Inside the blocks, custom block.json or JSON. Here we go. Now we have that. Now we can just rename the identifier to whatever we like. I'm going to name this as practice test. So we're going to remove that for now and remove that events for now. Okay, so our components and events are empty. So the important part of this, we're just going to make just a custom block, a square block. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to make a custom block with a custom geometry. So to make a cube light block, you can make a model, or you can use this Minecraft unit cube and that. So this will make a square custom block. Then to put our texture on this, we're just going to use material. Just going to search here, material instances. We're going to just copy paste here, this component here and that. There we go. We're just going to remove this just to make it look clean and stuff. Okay. So this symbol means it will apply to all of the bones of the block. You can put up here. That means the texture will only apply to the top of the block, or you can use down. It means the texture will only apply to the down of the block, or north, or east face of the block, or west of the block. So we're going to use asterisk for all of the face of the block to apply this texture on. Since we don't have a texture yet for our block, we're going to grab a vanilla texture from the vanilla files from the resources. We're just going to go to textures, then blocks. Then we're just going to grab an interesting texture here. You can also make your custom texture, and you can also import it to the block. But for easiness and not spending our time texturing, just going to grab a random texture here. So this looks interesting. Loom top. We're just going to copy paste that, and we're going to go back to our blocks. Going to resource, We're going to create a texture folder here, textures. And we're just going to paste our texture here. We're going to name our texture CTES. So, after we move that file there, we're just going to copy paste that terrain texture and put it there. So we're going to open the terrain texture and just put space there. We're just going to put CTES here. So we can put this on our materials. Okay, after that is done, go back to your custom block. Put the texture on the and your texture name here, and that. In the render method, you can put opaque, blend, or alpha test. Opaque means if you have a transparency on your texture, the transparency will be block. It will be block, and the block will not let light pass through your block. Blend means it will allow transparency on the texture, but it will not allow light passing through. And alpha test means it will allow transparency and the light passing through. Yeah, for this we're just going to use opaque. After that is done, our custom block is now almost complete. Now we're just going to go back to here and we're just going to put a name. Going to display name and copy this and let's put it below here. For our custom block, we're just going to name it custom block 1. Okay, after all of this is done, okay, after that is done, you can convert the behavior and resource to MC to that MC pack and import it into your world. Now let's try and test if our custom block work. After some hiccups and some minor problems with the manifest that I made for my custom block, after I replaced the UUID and stuff, and here we go. We're now going to import our custom block in our game and we're going to test if our custom block works. Ignore the warnings, ignore the error. That is not related to the stuff to the custom block. Okay, we can't find our custom block in our creative inventory for now because we're going to put a component there in order to put the custom block in our inventory. We can give the custom block to us using a command using give, practice, and test. As you can see, our custom block did work, but I failed to import the resources on my test world. So, custom block. So be mindful of that when importing your add-ons on your world. Be sure to put the resource pack, on your world. Okay, this is our custom block 1, and look at that custom block, square block. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't this wonderful? Okay, now we're going to exit out of that. We're going back and we're going to open our file. We're going to try to put our custom block into the creative inventory. We're going to behaviors, blocks, and this is our custom block. We're going to go to blocks and we're going to type and find creative. Categories, I meant it's not here. Okay, it is here, creative. Oh, look at that. For items, we're going to need 4 blocks. 4 blocks. Here we go. We're just going to copy this component right here. and we're going to put that there. So this is going to be in the category nature. To know what category of the inventory is, we're going to go back in game. We're going to go. This is the category construction, equipment, items, and nature. So we want to put it on the construction tab. We're just going to put construction on the category. Construction. In the group, you can put anything here, but I'm just going to put custom. We're going to go back to our world to see if our block is in the creative inventory. Now I fell in a hole. Here we go. And look at that. Tile.customblock1.name. Isn't that great? Look at that. Okay. Now, you're asking me, so we named our block custom block 1, but why is the name of our block in game tile.customblock1.name? So we are going to need a language file here. So we're going to go to our resources, and we're going to go to the vanilla file, and we're going to search for text and English US. We're going to go back to our resources. We're going to create a text folder. Then we're going to copy this. Then we're going to open this. Then we're going to add the name of our custom block in here. So what is the name of our custom block? Tile.customblock1.name. We're going to just name it custom block Jew. Okay. After that is named, we're going to exit out of our world. Then we're going to test world, where our custom block is in. Then see, our custom block name is now custom block.Jew. So this is how you create a normal custom block. And for the next part is we're going to try and add a geometry, a model to this block. So this is the model that we are going to use. I already have a pre-made model. So this model is a weapon for an update for my add-on. A very old add-on called Mystica Crop. Mystica Crop or Mystic Crop, I forgot the name. But there is a very strict guidelines for making models for on blocks. You can't make it past 16 by 6. You cannot, 16 by 16 by 16 pixels. You cannot go beyond that. So it used to be you can go beyond that, but right now they limit it to 16 by 16 by 16 pixels. So right now our height is 16. So you cannot, if you're using Blockbench to model, you cannot go outside this boundary and you cannot go past 16 height. So we're going to import this on our resource on our custom block. Going to put models, then we're just gonna put it right there. Vendors, we're going to go save changes. Then is this our resources? I'm guessing this is our resources. Yes, it's our resources. We're going to put there. Then we're going to go back to that stuff. Yeah, we're going to go here. Oh, I meant not here. We are going to go to textures, and we're going to create another line of text right here. We're going to go ancient spear, because we have an ancient spear texture. There we go, ancient spear. Now on our custom block, we're going to just go put this ancient spear. Since we're going to use a model here, we're going to remove unit cube. We're going to go geometry, then Going to remove the brackets. Going to put geometry that Asian sphere, the model name. So that is done. Yes, that is done. We're just going to open our game pack again, and we can see a custom model on our. Okay, I forgot to tell you why the model isn't working. Is you need to put an entity folder, an entity folder inside the models, and that's where you're going to put the models. Okay, here we go. Ancient Spear model. Look at that. Look at that. This is our block. Pretty neat. Pretty neat, huh? So that's how you make a block with a custom model. So this looks like this can hurt you. This custom model looks like it can hurt you. So let's add a little bit of a hurt or a damage when you step on this block. So in order to add a damage there, we're going to go back to the wiki. We're going to go back there. We're going to use on step 1. This is a component. When you step on a block, it triggers an event. So just I'm going to rename this event on step. I'm going to rename it to whatever you want. But for me, I'm going to name it on step. I'm going to also make an event here called on step. Now, this component, once I step on a block, this component triggers and it will go to this event, which our current event is very empty right now. So I want it to damage us. So I want to go to damage. Here we go. We're just going to copy that damage and we're just going to paste that on our event. So once this step on, the damage will trigger and it will be a magic type event. Magic type damage, I meant. And the target is other, which is the player or whatever mob that is stepping on the block, and the amount is 4. You can adjust the amount to whatever suits your needs of damage. And we're going back to our test world and see if our spears or our spikes will now work. Now we're going to game mode 6 and let's see what will happen if we step on this block. Ouch. 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 And very much ouch. Once I step on another of those things, I will die. I will surely die. Rip. Gone. And so yeah, I guess this is the end of the tutorial video for the custom block. I might make another tutorial for in the future on the other uses of the components for custom blocks. But when you visit the wiki, I think it's just self-explanatory of the components. Pretty easy to understand once you experiment with it. So that is all, and thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope you find this tutorial very helpful and informative, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video or stream. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and see ya. Bye bye.